Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. Going through YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram, you might have thought that you've seen the pinnacle of really weird ads, but you've seen nothing yet. Going back to the 80s and 90s, there were some bizarre products that were being pushed out by companies. A lot of these products just didn't work the way that they intended, or they were just complete scams. Let's look at the first wacky invention and see if you can poke any holes to why this might not be that effective.
GLH means great looking hair. Just spray GLH on and it instantly covers your bald spot, leaving you with great looking hair. GLH is not a paint or a cover-up. It's an amazing powder that clings to the tiniest hairs on your head. It actually builds on itself, leaving you with great looking hair.
They are basically spray painting the top of his head. I mean, I know that they said it's not paint, but that's exactly what it looks like. I would not trust that on my skin at all. Also, how is that supposed to actually look like hair? And even if it does, that looks toxic as hell.
You know, I've seen the commercial, and I just couldn't believe it. And it really looks great. My wife's got herself a new guy now, and I tell you, I'm really impressed.
Really sorry to say this, but it looks like they just dumped a bunch of ashes on top of your head and then rubbed it in there, and now your entire head looks completely great. They go through tons of testimonials, but this guy is by far my favorite.
That's incredible. I've been getting harassing for being bald. I'm only a young man. No more dates without being called old man, but the babes are back.
He's so confident that the babes are coming back, but he doesn't think about what happens when they run their fingers through his hair, and then they realize, wait a second, this part's flat. What's going on here? The very best part of the infomercial is a close-up that they do on this guy's arm. It looks like this guy just slipped and fell in some mud, and it doesn't look like hair at all. A lot of these ads center around looking better, and what do people look at the most? That's right, your face. The next one is what's called a facial flex.
Things start to happen with your body. Parts shift, they sag, they alter, they move around.
Alright, I'm hooked. Tell me the miracle cure so I can just stop aging.
Go on. Ooh.
Ugh, what are you doing? Some sort of mouth gymnastics? What is this supposed to be doing for you?
You can do other things. You can put lotion on your body, you can make a bed, you can get dressed. So just keep flexing. Flex. 20.
Alright, so apparently you can do this while you're doing a bunch of other chores around the house, but then what if you slip and then just choke on it and die? I kinda want to stay a little bit away from this. Not only is this device really bizarre, but they do this weird counting thing for 20 whole seconds where it goes back and forth inside of her mouth, and she counts really slowly. To amp up the intensity and to make this seem like a ballet for your mouth, they add in all of this opera music in the background that makes this the most hilarious thing I've seen in a while.
Reflection.
It's so strange, but also mesmerizing, so you just can't take your eyes off of it. It reminds me of those goldfish that just open up their mouths and just keep them open the entire time. There wasn't just one person that thought this was a good idea. There had to be a team behind actually creating this. This is a health and safety hazard, but it's also hilarious. So I don't know if they're just trolling everybody. I would hope that they're just trolling everybody. Infomercials like to make bold scientific claims without any backing of evidence.
If you can get the idea of what doing 8 sit-ups a second would do for your stomach, you have an idea of what Rejuvenate would do for your face.
You know, I wish my face could do sit-ups. That would look really cool. I would like to have like a six-pack right here, just in the middle of my face. And this looks absolutely frightening. It's called Rejuvenate, and it sends electrical impulses into your face so that you can recharge your mind and your body. It also makes you look like a serial killer, so just watch out for that one. If you thought that was scary, look at the back of this mask. It looks like a medieval torture device with all of these knobs. It'll probably melt your face right off. I wonder how many people watch this infomercial and were like, yeah, that seems like a great idea. I'm going to electrify my face and that's going to heal me completely. This next scam is one of the slickest things I've seen in a while. It's how to be able to peel potatoes in the most efficient way possible. With rubber gloves.
Peeling potatoes? Stop! Introducing Handy Peel, the quick and easy way to prepare a meal.
That's right, with these revolutionary rubber gloves, you'll never have to peel a potato for the rest of your life. Instead, all you'll have to do is rub that potato, and all of a sudden, all of the potato skins will fall off. But they'll actually disappear because there are no potato skins falling off from this potato. Oh man, they duped us. They pulled some crazy sleight of hand, and that potato is fully peeled. How did that happen? They like to point at this crazy technology inside of these rubber gloves that peels the potatoes for you, but then you look at the gloves and they're basically flat, so nothing actually happens. Clearly a scam, but this was allowed on TV, and I wonder how many people have been tricked by these magical pair of gloves. We're gonna move away from scam territory and look at inventions that try to help you with your everyday life. These ads try to be super relatable, but they're actually creating solutions to problems that nobody actually has. Like, don't you hate it when you're sitting in the car and you get out your beverage and you're just about to take a sip, but then it goes all over you? I know for me that happens at least 4 or 5 times a week.
Has this ever happened to you?
Finally, there's a solution. You can attach this giant stylish bib to yourself, so it doesn't matter that you don't know how to drink anything. Now that you've protected yourself, you can go back to staring at random women, and they'll be so impressed that you had the foresight to protect yourself from your drink. That was such a pressing problem, but you know what's even more pressing? This seatbelt that's been pressed up against me. It's so abrasive that I just can't stand it.
Does the shoulder strap in your car cut into your shoulder? When you travel, is your shoulder strap too tight and annoying?
It's a good thing that someone found out a way to be able to make it a bit more comfortable and a lot more cute.
Introducing the Titty Bear. That's T-I-D-D-Y Bear, the cute little guy that eliminates all those irritating shoulder strap problems. Designed to make driving more comfortable, the Titty Bear snaps onto your shoulder strap and moves up and down to eliminate uncomfortable pressure wherever you need it.
I feel like they should market this as some sort of a gag gift, because imagine you invite all of your friends into your car, you look at them straight in the face and you say, hey, you like my bears? They're for maximum comfort. We're finally out of the car and doing some golf, but then disaster strikes.
Drank a lot of water. I really have to go. People are waiting to tee off, and there's no restroom out here.
You have to go to the bathroom. Your bladder's about to explode. You can't go in the bush like some normal pleb. There has to be a better way, a sophisticated way, a way where people don't know that I have to tinkle.
Created by a board-certified urologist, it looks like an ordinary golf club, but it contains a special reservoir built into the grip to relieve yourself. The Euro Club comes with a special towel to keep your privacy.
What? You're expecting people to go to the bathroom in the middle of the golf course right in front of everybody? You have this giant towel covering yourself and you think people aren't going to be asking questions? Does this towel have some secret powers I don't know about that makes your pee silent? I have no idea. Also, you're using a fake golf club. Do you think people normally just look down, aim their shot, and then suddenly decide, hey, I want to use a different club? I don't know who thought of this idea and who would be comfortable with actually using it. That item is just plain nasty, but this next one is meant to keep your relationship alive. However, it starts off with a chilling voice and a gripping narrative.
How many times has this happened to you? Before you go to sleep, you lay your electronics in the moat surrounding your bed because you just don't have enough space on your nightstand.
That nightstand is way too packed. Hopefully this is some sort of organizer that allows him to be able to find out what is important and what isn't. Also, who calls their floor around a bed a moat? Is this a thing, or did the commercial just make that up?
In the morning, your early rising girlfriend comes to kiss you goodbye and accidentally steps on one or both of your beloved electronic devices, damaging them beyond repair. This, of course, leads to a huge fight. Or worse.
Of course, she accidentally damages his stuff, so he has to go and kill her. I love the dramatic yell he does right in front of her grave. No! Alright, I think the message is that we don't kill our wives. What is the best possible solution?
You can store your electronic goodies safely off the floor and away from clumsy feet. Your moat will go from looking like this hellhole to this.
I was kind of right. It's an organizer that just hangs beside your bed. I feel like for me this would cause way more problems because I'd end up kicking the electronics when I'm trying to get in and out of the bed. But I guess it's not my wife that's doing it, so I'll only have myself to blame. Also, what's with the gold coins under the pouch? Will it save you lots of money because now you're not having to rebuy all these electronics? This next product takes security of your personal belongings to a whole other level.
Ever bring food to work or school, but when it's break time, your food has vanished?
Portable food security system. Put your food or drinks into the fridge locker, Set your secret combination, and now your food is secure.
Instead of having a conversation with your coworkers or your boss about stolen food, the best thing to do is to lock it up in a cage. I mean locker. It's a locker.
What prevents someone from taking the whole fridge locker? We put it to the ultimate strength test. This is an 800-pound grizzly bear, and even he's having a hard time getting into the fridge locker.
What kind of lunch is so important that people are going to go bear mode, grab your food, and try to claw at it until they get to the inside? Also, what do you mean don't try this at home? Don't try what at home? Invite a bear into your place to be able to go and try to eat your lunch? I doubt I could do that even if I tried. All these people that are trying to steal my lunch are making me completely stressed. I need to find some way to be able to relax with ultimate comfort. You haven't had a day at the spa for ages and you just want to unwind. Wouldn't it be nice if the spa could come to you? Well, now you can with these ridiculous looking sauna pants.
The at-home sauna experience that you can enjoy when you want to and where you want to. The sauna pants work just like a sauna, creating a moist heat, sweating out unwanted excess water around your midsection and thighs.
That's exactly what I want to hear. Pants that make my thighs all sweaty and moist. I can see this causing so many problems. Your skin is going to be irritated by the heat and the sweat. And what happens if it short circuits and fries your body? You could say goodbye to ever having kids. Let's move towards something a little bit less dangerous and a lot more practical.
He's loyal and true. The boyfriend pillow is a perfect snuggle companion.
Finally it arrived, my cuddly boyfriend pillow that's half a torso but just so full of love.
Without the gassiness, jealousy, and aggravations, this pillow can be hugged and cuddled and will not annoy you.
Yeah, this isn't like your typical boyfriend who's smelly, jealous, and annoys you to the point where you want to gouge your eyes out because he can't talk and he doesn't have a butt.
You can name your boyfriend pillow and even spray it with your loved one's favorite fragrance to make him uniquely yours.
If you can't get that guy that you're after, you should figure out what he smells like and then douse a pillow in his scent so that you can pretend that you're always with him. That sounds healthy.
Do you like black man or prefer white man? Or do tan brown guys tickle your fancy?
Do you like black man or white man? First, that's not even grammatically correct. And second of all, what? You know, all this talk is making me hungry and I could go for a delicious meal right now with my favorite food, eggs. The only problem with eggs is I have no idea how to crack them. Every time I try to crack an egg, it just goes all over the place and I have no idea what to do.
You can crack them this way. You can crack them that way. And we've all done this. But no matter how you crack them, you always end up picking out eggshells.
See, it isn't just me. It's a problem that everybody has. I don't know why they make eggs so hard to open.
Introducing Easy Cracker, the ingenious new product that lets you crack open eggs, separate eggs, even crack hard-boiled eggs. It's so easy. Simply insert an egg into the cradle and squeeze to instantly crack and release the egg from its shell.
I love that they repeat that part 3 times just in case you missed it. I mean, it's really riveting stuff.
No more messy countertops. No more slimy stovetops. Uh-oh, crunchy eggshells ruin those muffins.
They make it seem like eggs are one of the hardest things to cook with. And if you don't watch your step, you're going to get eggshells everywhere and ruin whatever dish you're working on. Now that I can finally crack eggs with these, I can think of the perfect pairing. Hot dogs. Hot dogs go with everything. But how should I go about preparing them?
Introducing the Happy Hot Dog Man. It brings ordinary hot dogs to life. Just put your hot dog into the Happy Hot Dog Man and close the lids. The Happy Hot Dog Man makes a happy imprint on your hot dog.
Perfect. I can dress my hot dogs up as people and I will be the belle of the ball. People will be raving about my crazy hot dogs.
It's like a toy you can eat. Classic dogs, beef dogs, turkey dogs, veggie dogs. The Happy Hot Dog Man does them all.
The funny thing is I actually like the plating and it seems like something that kids will really enjoy.
Take your family's food from boring to scoring. Make it a game to dress your dog the best and vote which one is the winner.
Alright, you've got me. That's pretty good. I need to buy this product right now. Our final infomercial is a cookbook, but it's one of the weirdest cookbooks I've ever seen.
Homemade dishes and chocolatey desserts, all made with ramen noodles.
Really? Ramen noodles?
Yes, ramen.
This commercial is wild. They use ramen in so many different ways, from savory dishes to desserts. It's not your ordinary ramen. Now it's cooked men.
You didn't just say that.
They first show this pizza where the crust is made entirely out of ramen and it doesn't look appetizing at all. But then they make this savory pie with some vegetables, mushroom sauce, and ramen that actually looks kind of good. After that, they just use any excuse to put ramen in anything.
Want the best salad ever? Start with lettuce, onions, and mandarin oranges. Top with crushed ramen and pecans, and use your seasoning pack to make an awesome dressing. How about these decadent truffles or Grandma's ramen apple pie?
I'm actually kind of curious to try some of these dishes and see if they actually work. Thanks everyone for watching the video, and I'll see you the next time I find some more weird stuff on the internet. See ya!